world of Boruto seems too much like a utopia. Everyone is happy, all enemies have been defeated, and if someone attacks Konoha, Naruto will surely save the day. Sasuke travels the world, not forgetting to leave Sakura alone at home with their child. Naruto has also achieved everything he wanted. He is Hokage, the leader of the village, and has two wonderful children who have not experienced the horrors of war, and his wife Hinata takes care of them almost single-handedly, even though Naruto could have used a clone to handle paperwork and spend time on something more interesting. Everyone is friends, technological progress is advancing at the speed of trains between hidden villages, and there are no signs of trouble. But what if? I'm Lex Silver, and today we'll talk about what if the Naruto ended differently. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to not miss new videos. And if you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description. The first option involves the final battle between Team 7 and Madara, where he succeeds in casting the entire world into the infinite Tsukuyomi. Although I'm not entirely sure what the real issue with the infinite Tsukuyomi is, as it's not necessarily as bad as it seems. Sure, it's an unnatural extension of life, and one could argue if it can be considered as living, but I still think there would be a few thousand people in the Naruto world who would willingly choose to stay in Madara's genjutsu forever. The fact that people would continue to exist within a perfect world in their minds doesn't sound so bad after all. It's reminiscent of the Matrix created by the Wachowski brothers. So, let's get back to the story. Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and Kakashi begin their final battle against Madara, who possesses two Rinnegan and is the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails. Kaguya is not needed in this scenario. Team number 7, having united their forces and exerted monstrous efforts, kills Uchiha, and all members of Team number 7 perish from mortal wounds. Sakura dies first, then Madara finishes off Kakashi, and Naruto and Sasuke manage to inflict fatal wounds on Madara, but unfortunately, they also receive injuries incompatible with life. The anime ends with their conversation about friendship and regret, about how they couldn't save everyone and lacked the strength to dispel the eternal Tsukuyomi. Zooms out, and we see an empty world with a giant tree of chakra that holds the remnants of humanity, doomed to extinction, although people will spend their allotted days in infinite oblivion and die happily. There is an even more tragic version where Kurama manages to heal Naruto's wounds, and he is the sole survivor in the final battle. Without Sasuke, he cannot dispel the infinite Tsukuyomi. Years pass, and Naruto continues to wander through the empty world in search of survivors, but with no success. As a joke, he could dig up Haiden. Maybe he's still alive, or as an option, try to transplant Sasuke's eyes to himself and dispel the illusion alone, but that sounds like the ravings of a madman. And Kishimoto definitely wouldn't end the story like that. But leaving Naruto alone or killing off all the main characters would have been a worthy ending for an anime that didn't need a continuation. Kishimoto! If you've already left Naruto and Sasuke, who are demigods in this world, alive, at least come up with something meaningful for them to do. One just sits in an office shuffling papers, and the other wanders around the world. Although I can understand Sasuke, he went on a journey to do something interesting. He could help people, conduct research, but what about Naruto? It's not even funny. What kind of problems can arise in Konoha if the leader is a demigod who can create 10,000 clones? No one would dare to touch Konoha, that's for sure. And if some lunatic wants to attack, they'll end up buried in the ground. Alright, let's have another ending. The Shinobi Alliance emerges victorious in the war. Naruto and Sasuke break the illusion and head towards the final battle in the Valley of the End, knowing that one of them must die. Let's assume it's Sasuke, as Naruto's Rasengan proves to be stronger than Sasuke's Chidori. Besides, Sasuke is indeed a villain, albeit not as evil as Madara or Obito, but he has done a lot of wrongs that deserve capital punishment. I'm not sure if there's capital punishment in the Naruto world, but if there is, Sasuke definitely deserves it. Naruto stands over his dying friend, tears streaming down his cheeks as he apologizes for not being able to save him. Sakura rushes to them, but none of her techniques can save Uchiha, and he dies in her arms. Thus ends the story of the Uchiha clan. Sakura, as a true student of Tsunade, starts drinking and leaves the village in depression with her teacher. After 7 years, unable to bear the pain any longer, she takes her own life in suicide. Naruto's sanity also breaks from the loss of his friend. He does not become Hokage and does not marry Hinata. He carves Sasuke's face on the mountain opposite the Hokage mountain and spends most of his time there, trying to make sense of it all. He remains Konoha's protector and carries out the most dangerous missions, emulating his mentor Jiraiya. Hinata still loves him and tries to do something, but to no avail. That's how Kishimoto could have ended the beloved Naruto series. And what do we have now? Boruto, a happy generation of Naruto, where even Sasuke loves Sakura and gives her a ring. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.